Today, kitchen to table is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to make homemade beer using this beer making kit from the Brooklyn Brew Shop. Good beer is pretty close to godliness. Today in our home brewing, to make good beer requires that all of our equipment be clean. Clean as a baptism. So we're going to sanitize all of our equipment and materials with this sanitizer Star San. So to make up our sanitizing solution, we're going to take 1 ounce of the Star San, and 5 gallons of water. So we're going to sanitize all of our equipment. So that is our equipment, all sanitized. So we're going to heat up 2.5 quarts of water to 160 degrees. So the beer we're going to make today is Everyday IPA. As tempting for hopheads as for those who love them, this citrusy IPA is incredibly well balanced with fragrant Cascade hops and a strong malt backbone. And at 6.8% ABV, it will make every day a good one. So now we're going to mash in our grains. And we're going to let this soak for a few minutes. So letting this steep at 150 degrees, stir about every 10 minutes for the next hour. So now we have let this steep for 60 minutes, and now we're going to bring up the temperature to 170 degrees in order to extract the sugars from the mash. This is mashed out. So now we're going to extract the sugars. So now, this is our water that's going to make our beer. We're going to pour it over the mash. To extract the sugars from the grains. is called the wort. And it's this that's going to ferment and make our beer. So now we have our wort, and we're going to bring this up to a boil and let it simmer for about an hour. So now we start to add our wonderful flavors of the hops. These are Cascade hops, and they're going to go in right now. Oh, it's in 2 bags. So here are our Cascade hops. And we're going to bring this up to a boil. And every 15 minutes, we're going to add more hops. So we're boiling the wort until it reaches the point called the hop break. And we're going to turn it down and let it simmer for an hour. So here's the last of the hops. They're going to go in. And they're going to cook for another 5 minutes, and then our wort is done. Okay. So now our wort has cooled down to 70 degrees, and we're going to pour it into our fermentation bottle. Not even close to a gallon. I don't know if that's a problem or not. So we seem to be a little short on total water volume. So I'm just going to add more tap water to bring up our fermentation jug to close to a gallon. We're going to pitch the yeast into the wort.
Gotta shake it, right?
Yeah. Shake it up. Let that yeast get all mixed in. So now our blow-off tube. And we'll wait 2 days to see what happens.
Much later. Much later.
So the next step is to remove the tubing and install the airlock. This allows the gas that is produced by the fermentation to escape, but prevents any air from entering into the jug that would spoil the beer. So now we'll let it sit there for the next 2 weeks, and then we'll bottle it and enjoy our beer.
Much later.
So here we have our jug of beer that has been mellowing for the last 2 weeks. Now we're ready to siphon off the beer to separate it from the sediment. To the beer, we're going to add a little bit of Colorado honey to help ferment, to help sweeten the alcohol.
What?
To the beer, we're going to add a little bit of Colorado honey just to sweeten up the alcohol. So now it's time to fill the bottles.
I don't think you got it.
Nope.
Yep, I think you lost it.
Why? What did I do wrong?
All right, listen and learn, short stack. Here's where you went wrong.
Well, we can't get this stupid siphon to work, so we're just going to use a funnel. So we've got our bottles full. We're gonna let them set for a few minutes just to let them settle, then cap them and put them away for 2 more weeks. So it's been more than a month since we decided to make beer. We've been through the brewing and the bottling, and now it's ready to be tasted. Wow! Not bad. Yeah, I need to clean this up.